Welcome back, welcome back. So, I just walked past somebody, an older woman, that reminded me of a Kevin Samuels video that I recently just put on here. Well, a skit. And it's really sad. Women could take offense to this. You could say you're the exception. You know, it's your life. You're the one that has to deal with it. So, sound the horns, my daddy in the building. So, I'm going to say this with, I'm going to try to take the bass and aggression out of my voice. Because I understand, good morning, that a man can tell you the right thing, but say it in the wrong way. And just because he hurt your feelings by saying it mean, you literally won't do the thing that's going to save your life. How the fuck does that make sense? I don't know, but that's what you do. Anyway, Kevin said, as he was doing his show, right, he started running into a lot of older women. You know, like him. He was an old man. And they would be like, yeah, I like your program. I think I'm going to listen. And I'm going to get my shit together. And then I'm going to go for me a provider male, like you say. Right? And Kevin constantly said, men with a regular job are provider males. You just want a man that can provide more and more. But those men with more deserve automatically. They earned the shit they got. They didn't get it for free. So that means by default, they want someone that's going to submit to them. And let me explain why. Through this lady story and what Kevin just said. He said, yeah, ladies, you could keep fucking around in your 30s and your 20s because once you're past 20 and 30, nigga, it's damn near a wrap for you. You're done. Only a certain amount of women actually still look youthful, still can be youthful, and perform youthfully because they took care of their bodies and themselves. Most of the other chicks don't do that, so you're fucking finished. Soon as your body goes out of shape, you're no longer worthy of having a high value man or a fucking midway man. Why? Because when he asks you to do things, you're gonna say no. Or you can't do it. You let them other niggas blow your back out so much that when he says, give me this, go down and shut your mouth. He ain't gonna say it like that. He gonna be like, yo, do this. You're gonna be like, and you're gonna be replaced. Or they'll just stay alone. Because, women don't get it. As a man gets older and older, we have to become successful, right? And if we do, that means we're successful now in business. You think the whole time someone's cooking fucking dinner for him? No. So that man has to learn how to cook. He gotta learn how to clean. He gotta learn. You get it? So every time a man that you want, the successful men that are single, that man's already performing all the things you would for himself. So what use are you? You can't entertain him. You're not as smart as he is. And if you are as smart as him, you don't want to entertain him. He wants and says what he wants and and you're going to reject it because you don't believe that's your king. You think he's there to entertain you because of all the other fucking asshole bozos that entertained you to get you out your drawers and throw you to the wayside. Duh. So, now let me jump on this little lady. I met this older woman. She's got to be like 60 years old. And that's what Kev said. He started off with a 6-year-old talking like this. Women are dumb because any man your age, if you want a provider male, it's usually a man older than you. You get it? So when you're the older person, were you looking for a 6-year-old provider male? Or like he said, was that nigga 90? You just don't get it. You just always go after older men because older men have shit. The older you get, younger men don't want you. Sound the horns because they're younger women, duh. And then you don't want them because even if they're hot and whatever, they don't have money. They can't take care of you like that older dude. So even if you use a fuck hot young guys, but when it comes to maturity and all these other things, they don't have it. They have to grow into it. Or they have to earn their money. Right? So this woman is older, Sam the Horns. She's a fucking crossing guard. Like she's getting paid big bucks or something. She's struggling. You know what I mean? Because I actually sat down and talked to her. Like I talk to anybody. So I can warn other people of their fucking, don't do what this person is doing. Because you're going to get what they got. So this older crossing guard, she's a nice woman. It seems like, talks to Jesus shit. But I always keep telling y'all charlatans, stop bringing up my father with a fucked up life. And you can't explain why he didn't give you a husband. The Lord said if you do the work, he gives you a husband. Now, she was married in her defense. But I think her man passed away or some shit like that. Or left. I forget that part of the story. So, bad things happen to good people sometimes. And, whatever. But you have to do the work. You have to get ready for your next husband. Your last husband ain't your next husband. Meaning, you're going to have to learn how to get on his program. So she said to me that she likes him a lot. He has a house. He has his own business. He got multiple cars. And she don't like his attitude because he's so used to not being with a woman that, he's demanding. He ain't with that bullshit. And I already had in my head, I'm like, he's not demanding. He's just not stupid. He knows he's the prize. And every single woman that comes up to him, you need him. This chick is sitting here talking about, I can't pay my rent, I don't even got my phone, and da-da-da-da-da. So what you trying to talk to him for? Because you want him to do it. So you can't get on your feet on your own, and you think, what do we need you for? Sex, nigga. Remember, you're talking about a nigga that takes care of himself and everything in his own world. So that means you're not useful, nigga. The only thing a man can't do is give himself sex from a woman. So make yourselves only useful for one thing. Get it? Because you allow that man to go learn how to do all these things for himself. And then say in his mind, and truly mean it, I don't need a girlfriend, I don't need a wife. If I want pussy, I go pay for it. And I'm going to get the exact hottest bitch I want. I'm not going to have to pretend. And you get it, there's so many young bitches giving up their pussy for free, bro. There's bunny ranches that it's legal to go have sex. You just want men that have all these things to bow down to you, and all he wants is good sex, the thing you fucked up or won't just do. You won't shut up and just do what he says because you think you're more than that. You think you're his equal. When you need him to save your life, pay your bills and all that. That means you choosing a nigga better than you. You gotta listen to him. Now, if he's, abusive, whatever, I get it. But when men say, shut up and go make me a sandwich, I'm not arguing today. Suck my dick. I had a long day, and you're gonna ease the pain. Yous get furious because yous are taught that your grandmother didn't suck dick. But she did. Why you think grandpa used to give her a whole check and shit? Well, not all the time, because we already know them niggas is getting played out too. Anyway, we ain't talking about that. We're trying to help some of you older women or younger women that are going to be older thinking, I can act a certain way. No, the pushover dudes that take you at the end, we're growing up. Niggas is learning like, yo, it's not even worth it. I'd rather just, what do I need a woman around for? Why need a wife? Yous made us not love yous the real way no more. So now that yous don't give nothing, no real woman shit, you just sex and some fucking good time. you eliminated the use of a wife or a girlfriend. I can go and chill with, if I have money, I go chill with a beautiful woman every day and get those things. What the fuck would I settle for one of you for? That runs their motherfucking mouths and tell me no. Your phone bill, your rent money, I can go give that to a woman to perform things that you won't do. Get it? And have my dinner cooked. What are you gonna do for me? Talk to me? About what? I don't want to fucking talk to people. I'm grown now. I don't even like fucking chilling around people. Get it? A lot of men don't like the world. We're not about that shit. So when you grow up as a mature man, sound the horns. All that worldly shit means nothing. You built your own world. And now you want a woman to come join in it. But y'all think y'all coming in the world and, like the court said, you equal. You run shit too. I will leave you and you'll go back to nothing. And the older you get, the less niggas is gonna get you. You know, like this old woman that she's sitting here telling me about how he needs to get his ass out of, he needs to believe in the Bible more, and he needs to read the Bible more. And no, you mean to say he needs to get around a preacher that tells him just do whatever women say. See, that's a good woman, she believes in the Bible. Niggas ain't beef for that shit no more. You know why? Because we do believe in the Bible, and we read all the parts where it says you're supposed to be subservient, you're supposed to listen to me, you're supposed to trust me, you're supposed to do the things I ask you to do so I can get my ass up every day and go get that money. But I already did that by myself, so what are you useful for again? You gave up your helpmate position. Yous want men that already have things. So, AKA, I don't want to be your helpmate, I just want to move in and take your shit. Niggas is waking up to the truth of the Bible. We're like, no woman's worthy to be around me if you didn't help me build this shit. And if you do come around, you are under me. I'm the ruler. I say I'm just like God. I created this Eden. Whenever I point fingers, you do what the fuck I say, Eve, or you get the fuck out my garden. And you go with the fucking other ones. And see, oh yeah, you came from the other ones, so you know how they gonna do you. You already know. See, leave the garden, yous run around with Satan ass niggas, get dicked down and used up, and then say, I wanna go back to an Adam. Adam got his own garden now. I want in. No, you are not worthy of coming back. Sound the horns. And it's not no one else's fault. You know what I mean? How is it our fault that you don't actually want to do what women do anymore? Two men to make us want to take care of you. Men shouldn't want to have sex with you and be pleased sexually and have power. And you shouldn't want that. All right. We shouldn't want it, but we want it. So, does it matter if we should or shouldn't? Does it matter if it's wrong or right? No, because at the end of the day, we all get to choose, remember? That's what y'all use on us all the time. It's my body, it's my choice. Don't fucking say I can't hoe around, and I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Them stereos, old school, it's a new day. You're right, you can hoe around, you got the freedom, you got all that, but men can also say, you're not a wife, you're a toy. You're a used toy, and I don't want used toys. Unless it does whatever the fuck I tell it to do. Unless I get to use it the way I want. Yous don't believe in that. Yous will be like, nah, that's fucked up. Nobody's trying to own you, shorty. You own yourself. You're gonna give yourself to me. You know? That's how it works. That's how it really works. See, a woman that submits to you because she wants to. She wants to listen to you. She believes the things you're just saying. She knows you're going to make her life better in every way. That's why she's like, I don't give a fuck if this nigga just, all he wants is this sex, or he wants me to whatever, cooking, or talk to him and listen to his stories. And yous act like men be asking for so fucking much. Y'all don't even, half of y'all can't even fulfill what we want. And we ain't talking sex. When I want to be entertained and all this, when I want to learn something, I can't go to, I never was able to really go to too many of my women. Good morning. Excuse me. And now I'm not saying, you know, ain't never been some good talks or whatever, but like I say, with men, if we do get one thing, we don't get the other things. Like, sex is so important to men and trying to, like, get what you want and all these little... I understand if it's crazy shit, but, yo, women really... y'all, they beat y'all head to look at a man and be like, ew, you want to have sex with me? Ew, you like... we've been together a couple years and you still want to fuck every day? I can't believe you! Not realizing... you don't want to have sex with your man every day? That means you don't love your man and your man's too stupid to know it. The fuck is wrong with everybody? I know fucking 70-year-olds still getting it in. So, if your wife ain't giving it to you, it's because she don't like you, or she's giving it to somebody else, nigga. Same thing with the reverse. Ain't no difference. Now, like I was saying, this woman's sitting here telling me about how all the shit this man got and how he's nice or whatever, but he won't listen to her and he's too this and that. And I'm listening to her like, yo, Kevin was right, yo. Like he said, 70 years old talking about provider male. That's where this feminist, I don't need a man shit goes. Y'all think that shit ain't that way, but look around. How many women do you see old as hell walking around, got to carry bags by themselves? How many do you see them going to the laundromat and there's like 3 of them together and that's how they do their laundry because they can't lift shit up themselves? How many? Dog, every city I ever went to, all I see is women by themselves. And I can't understand. I don't give a fuck what age you are. You're still a woman. You should be able to get a man to come over there and do things for you. But you can't. Why? Because men get sick of shit, and eventually, once your beauty fades, you're just another woman out here, and then men are going after the ones that are not looking like that. Because when a man has money, it doesn't even matter if it's a little bit. You get it? There's always the younger ones that are willing to be like, I want it. And a man's going to be like, all right, I'm going to get the new slice of bread, or I'm going to give it to that old bread. And it was just so sad because she seemed like a nice woman in a way. But, like, I could see through women. Like, y'all don't realize when y'all start talking and y'all start talking that dumb shit, like, yo, this man, she's talking about this nigga got a house, multiple cars, and she's talking about he need to change. He needs to change and listen to me so I can go move in with him and get my shit paid and all. That's how bad this shit beat y'all in the head. Because men pretended the whole time. All the men y'all did that to, you never really tricked them. They only gave you what you wanted because you were going to give the pussy up. Some men can take the bullshit longer. See, most women don't get it. That's why that one dude that waited mad long to get the pussy, and then he finally get it and stopped talking to you. He did it because you made him wait for the pussy for so long, and he already talked to people about you. They already know you was fucking with other niggas in your past and all that jumping around shit. So when they went up to you and you was acting way better with him and easier, like, oh, that's that dude, and then you didn't give him what the fuck he wanted, but that local dusty ass nigga got you for free. Oh, soon as you dissed him like that, he said, all right, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get this pussy and I'm gonna throw her right to the side. Who the fuck she thinks she took me to? Who she making wait like that? Like I ain't the best nigga she ever fucking went up to. I'm the realest nigga she ever been around. And she gonna make me wait? But I know she got other dirty ass niggas. Maybe not dirty, but you know, you ain't on my caliber, nigga. And you let them niggas hit for free? They ain't really put no word. They got you drunk and shit. You talking about I need to pay your phone bill. Y'all chicks is fucking stupid, y'all. Pay my rent. But I gave that nigga a head just because he looked good in the club that night. But I want you to be my husband. I need a husband. I need a new husband. That should be sad, yo. Like, and I'm not trying to judge this woman and say she's a bad person. You know what I mean? She got married once. So she might have did something right, or maybe not. Because we know how a lot of, bad women get married. And, so we're not judging her on that. We're judging her mentality of how many times you bitches go and pray to the Lord, send me a man that can help me. Then he does it, and he don't look the way you want, so you don't deal with him. He don't act the way you want, but it ain't really bad, but he gotta change. That's craziness to me, bro. That's craziness to me. You know what I'm saying? That's craziness. And it just makes sense why there's so many lonely women, because you think you have a choice. You do have a choice, but the thing is, this is what I mean by that. Just like they taught men to not see a woman for what she's really worth, like she could help you build into shit faster. There's certain mental, sexual, and spiritual alchemies that you're supposed to do together. See, we didn't learn that, so we have to fucking just go through the world, and learn that later on in life. That's what makes us want a fucking wife, asshole, because we start realizing I didn't get all this shit for nothing. But we're thinking legacy, We're thinking I need to breed with somebody that's not a fucking idiot, because that makes my kid an idiot. I need to breed with somebody that has a decent mind state, because whatever's in their mind, they're going to show that shit to my kid. This is why a lot of yous won't get picked. Y'all say y'all love children so much, so do we. We love them enough not to give birth to them and just make them fucked up. Because you're too stupid to not realize everything I say and do is eventually going to come back on my kids. Everything I say and do, my kid watches me and it's going to grow up and do the same thing. Because you got taught that, no, they're just dumb kids. They're not mimicking and watching everything you see and saying in their brains without even saying anything. This is the way it is. This is how I have to be. They're like that, I'm like that. And then all your little fucking shenanigans when y'all talk behind doors, thinking your kids ain't listening. A lot of you women need to pull your head out your ass. You need to really understand the world tricked you to not like doing things that women love doing for men. When the fuck did it become cool for women to act like sex isn't a good thing? If it was so bad, how come all you got babies and pregnancies, and if sex is so bad, right? I sure do use that dumbass. You just want me for my sex. What the fuck have you been doing all this time with niggas? I guess just those men want to have sex, right? Not you. Y'all sound stupid. Y'all sound not like grown-ups, and you are not living like grown-ups, and that's why Kevin said winter's coming. And what he meant by that is all the things we're seeing now, you goofy asses. He meant the same thing Redman said in that video. Welfare, gone. School programs, gone. So did Kevin predict something, or did, black men been telling motherfuckers what they gonna do to us in the future? And your black ass think you don't need your man now because they give you your welfares and your school programs and your Well, Trump just said recently, I just watched this, and he just said, when you have a baby now, right, and you're a woman, and you're not working, and that man pays child support, you can't claim your kid on your income tax checks no more. No double checks for you, bitch. No more, he's gonna pay me, my job's gonna pay me, and the government's gonna pay me for having this kid. You see how much y'all steal? Y'all steal and don't be even doing shit. You get a whack-ass job, and then you getting thousands and thousands of dollars out of everybody. And then your kid turns out to be shit. People are giving you thousands and thousands of dollars so you can build your kid up. And what do we have now in the world? A bunch of dumb fucking kids. Niggas shooting at each other at 13. Fucking taking RDR trips to your daughters. But you're responsible women, right? 90% of all of us are getting raised by yous. So women cannot directly blame men for anything. You can say, oh, you wasn't around. Just because a man's not around doesn't mean you can't teach your kid right from wrong. When we leave you and take the kid, our kids don't turn out as homicidal maniacs or gangsters. Statistically proven. When a man's a single father, their kid grows up with the fear of, law, getting in trouble, knowing right from wrong. Why? Because a man's always going to know the real world and tell his children, don't listen to your mother. She's allowed to get away with shit because men let them. You're a man now. You're not going to get away with that. You can adopt your mom's thinking and it's going to get you killed one day. Flying off the handle all the time. Anybody say anything to you, what, nigga, what? Ah! Why you think so many men dying off nothing, off arguments? Getting shot down. Other niggas, you looked at my girl. Ah! Because he was raised by a woman. He don't know how to handle his fucking emotions like a man. And be like, oh, that nigga standing my girl hard. My bitch must look good to him. I must got his fantasy, nigga. Yeah. And then put the arm around her and kiss her right in front of him. Yeah, nigga, I got your fantasy, nigga. But this is my real life. Nah, y'all niggas will look across the street. Yo, fuck you looking at my girl for, dog? Cause your girl look good, dog. She got a fatty, nigga. What are you talking about, nigga? Your bitch look good, nigga. You should be souped up like, yo, finally somebody looking at my girl besides me. I knew she wasn't ugly. That's what I used to do. I used to be mad as hell, jealous in the motherfucker when I was a teenager. Yo, chill, home. I wouldn't get all crazy, but I'd be like, yo, chill, homie. I see you. And niggas would be like, my bad. Because my chick had big ass titties. I had that young high school love, and I ended up with the chick with the big tits, with a little booty. It's big enough, though. I like booties, though, but it was weird how I ended up with her, because she had that Melissa Milano. That's what it was. Like I said in them old videos, they got me tried with the Melissa Milano download. Anyway, but seriously, ladies, y'all gotta come back to the way of women. Not, oh, you gotta listen to men. And Stop acting like you don't like men. Stop acting like doing things for men really make you that mad. It only makes you mad because you brainwashed yourself into believing that. You don't realize the way you complain, you just sound like lazy ass people. He asked me to do something. No. He asked me to physically go do this. No. But I want him to physically go break his back, right? To go to work. And then it takes him hours and months to get all this money up. And then I want him to blow that shit in 2 days, 1 day. So you did all this work and energy to blow something in 1 day just to make her happy. And this bitch can't get the fuck up and make a sandwich every other day. Every night. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. Because that means I'm putting out more energy than you. And I gotta give more. All you gotta do is give me back the shit that I paid for. And fix it up for me. Come on, bro. That's a bad deal, right? That's a bad deal. You ain't gotta pay for the shit. You just gotta prepare things. Make it look nice, like the house and, clean, swab, clean a nigga up every now and again. It's ridiculous how women really, I can't believe that. Like, even though, perfect example. Men got beat in the head to dislike women too. And in these dumbass ways, I can't believe she asked me to be a gentleman. I can't believe she asked me to listen to her fucking stories and actually pay attention to it. We got beat in the head too, dog. But you know what we didn't get ourselves beat in the head for? I don't need no woman for no sex. I can take care of myself. Y'all say that goofy shit and then y'all run around with your little metal man or your plastic man. And then you end up dealing with some dude randomly on the side for no reason. Because you miss it. So you're like, it's been too long, you should have already had somebody where it was like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Oh yeah, when you leave, you destroy the bonds. So you can't go back. I get it. And then if you go back, you look stupid, you know? You can't get caught being seen with that person because when y'all break up, y'all talk crazy about he was this and he was that and he was this and that. So if you get caught seen with him, I'm like, what you doing? You still letting them smash? What's wrong with you, girl? I don't want no new niggas up in me. I don't want to add on my body count. The fuck are you talking about? What am I doing? I don't like that nigga, but listen. Mama gotta eat. Mama gotta have fun too, you know? But nah, don't do it like that. Now I understand if you have a bad breakup, you know, whatever. But like I say, man, too many people run around, too many new people and all this, and it's like, damn, bro. And then, like I said, with this leadership thing, or not even leadership, but actually liking a person, men and women actually don't like each other no more. Like, they beating men's head in, your wife's supposed to serve you, and da-da-da-da, like, that's it. And, you know what I mean? And it's like, nah, nigga, like, my wife's supposed to serve me, but I'm supposed to serve her too. Like, that's what the Lord said. She's my responsibility. You know? Last time we didn't, like, tell her what to do. She went and ran off with a goofy ass nigga and got us both in trouble. So, that would mean, you know, men are supposed to guide you whether you like it or not. It was written. You know? And then it just so happens all women say they want that. So, you know, I wonder why you say you want that. Oh, yeah, because the Lord cursed Eve and said, I'm going to put a strong desire over you to want Adam. Oh, because if the Lord doesn't curse you to want man, you should go with demons? Yeah. That means you need to mature so bad from the beginning of time, you'll always pick the worst man. And then think you can go back home to Adam. Like there's not a billion other Eves out here. See, you ain't got to believe none of this shit I say. You ain't got to care about none. Always remember there's more women than men. So while you're not acting right, we're going to look around and realize everywhere I look, there's another woman. Get it? You can't look around and say, there's another good-looking man that is the way I want and has money and does these things and did it. No, you just can't. And you just know that. That's why when women give up that dude, I be laughing at y'all like, he ain't had the money right? And then y'all grow like 40 and shit, and y'all still right where you were. Them niggas that had the money, oh, he don't want you. He just want to hit. You had a fat ass. He don't want to wife you up. You fucking stupid. A bunch of bitches got fat asses. You thought you was the baddest? That shit be funny as hell, yo. I be feeling bad for chicks. And you'll meet a real one that would have wifed you up. Started from the bottom with you, know, help build up. And you breeze right by that nigga. And then after that other nigga, you realize he was using you for the buns. Then y'all want to hit a nigga up. Nah, those days is over. Just like Kevin said, men are waking up. And just like he said, even if he's gone, the message never stopped. Why? Because the message is in the Bible, you goofy fucking assholes. The message has always been getting told. Boy, Kevin didn't make up the red pill. Anyway, Daddy got to go to work. You know what I mean? Hey, good morning. That's my other, I know so many people, but not know them at all, you know? And it's funny, it's all women. Older. Alone. Oh yeah, my father said visit the widows and the homeless. See, my job is to, after the world shits on you and you don't wake up to reality, I gotta come visit you and try to help you in your old age and be like, don't worry, you're not getting one, but, you know, you can still find joy. Now you can come work for the Lord and help the young ladies not make your mistake. You know, your daughters, your nieces and shit. You're welcome to join GMB whenever you guys are ready. You know, once you realize it's over for you, I know that's how it's going to take some of you. Once you're done and you realize it, then you'll want to get down. And, some of you will realize, like, wait up. If I get down with something like that, wouldn't that mean I'm doing work? And then other men would be seeing me helping the young ones? And then one of them might take favor on me and say, bring your old ass over here. I like you. And you might have learned your lesson. Or you can keep playing and pretending like there aren't millions of women that are going to be single soon and everything's going up. Dangerous shit is happening everywhere. They just said, Donald Trump said it on the President of the United States. See, it's one thing when they say things like I've been on this YouTube shit, but when the president says multiple countries sent violent, crazy criminals over here for years. So the guys you see walking around with the backpacks on, you get it? They're following it, they're not just regular guys. You don't realize how much danger you are in. And that's it. A lot of things is about to start happening in this country before it gets great again. Like Trump said. Go watch that Trump first day in office video and listen to what that man said. Most of what he was saying is, I'm coming with the sword. I'm cleaning up mad shit. I'm about to arrest mad people. I'm about to send mad people back to somewhere, or we putting these niggas in jail. You think most of them are just gonna go willingly? No, some of them realize it's over for them. They're not going to jail and sitting there for the rest of their life just because they got told to come over here. You know what I mean? They just wanted freedom. So you think them wanting, they're not going to give it up. They're going to go out with a bang. Where's my crow? I know I heard you. This fucking crow's always around. I am Odin. I'm Odin now. I'm the crow from the movie. This fucking thing's always following me, bro. I swear to God, this thing's always here when I get to work and when I go home. He always comes home with me. It's fucking weird. I used to think it was like a boogity spell, but then I've been like seeing a bunch of good guys, or things that were like the crow, Like I just learned, Morpheus, like that thing I just played. There was some movie. And there was a guy named Morpheus, and he was the king of the dreams. And he was in hell with Satan, and I forgot what happened. He was like beefing with Satan or some shit, and it was like his job to I don't know, do some good shit with dreams and help people or something. It was something weird. I forgot. I never seen the series. But in that show, he had a sidekick. And it was a crow. I said, So, there's a movie about the crow. A man that was in love with a woman, and they took his wife from him and killed him. So he came back to life and gave them eye for an eye. With the powers of the crow. And the crow used to follow him around all day and be his eyes. He could see through the crow. That's how he's finding everybody. And then, you know what I mean? So I keep hearing all these good guys use crows and then bad guys use crows. And then most of my journeys, eagle used to fly around. I used to always see an eagle every time I went to a new state. And I seen a hawk and an eagle, I think, or something like that. Maybe they're always hawks, I don't know. But I seen my eagle buddy twice up here, and now this fucking crow keeps following me around. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. That's just for my main viewers that always watch this. Get ready to get left behind. These are the years, ladies. And I get it. It's always sound the horns. That's what my daddy wanted me to say this. It's always been those years, you know what I mean? It's an age thing. It's not those years until you hit a certain age. So that means it's always been going on. Except now they made more men and stay away from women now more because we can see yous. So that would mean as the world keeps getting more harder and men keep waking up to realize, and there's no point in having a girlfriend or a wife. She can't do nothing that I can't pay for. You do realize that, right? All the pussy and the talking and the corny conversations, there's robots that can have better conversations, and there are women that, they'll do anything they say for money. You'll say, maybe. I don't know. I don't really know how to do it. She knows, and she's gonna do it to the extreme. Stop. Can you help us? Can you help us by like coming back and act right? Seriously. Because not every man's a faithful man of the Lord. They're not going to say, oh, I'm not going that way. You know what I mean? They're going to say, fuck this world. I'm just rather go this way. I don't even believe in God anyway. And since majority of men don't believe in God, that means majority of the high value man, they're not going to do this. They're going to be, because they're taught by man. So they're just going to get their trophy wife, their fake relationship, their 5-year plan chick, and get rid of your ass every 5 years. Because every day there's a new 21-year-old. Every day there's a new 25-year-old. Every day there's a new super hot ass chick that'll do anything. Sound the horns. So a lot of women need to pull your head out your ass. Stop thinking you're the baddest chick in the world. Most of you are fucking 4s and 5s. Just like men, majority of men don't look really super handsome and tall. That's because the Lord made it that way. For every ugly man is an ugly woman. Get it? There's more of yous than us, though. So, stop thinking whatever yous are thinking. All love, all praise to the Most High. Save your life, man. Like, life ain't always about all this Richie rich and all this. You're going to find out at the end of the day, when you sound the horns, when you're sitting in that home alone, and you're really getting too old, you're going to realize, wow, all I ever really was going to get is the poor life that I had, and I could have shared time with somebody this whole time, and had built, not even go up in life. No, I could have not been alone this whole time. All that rent, all that frustration, all those things I went through by myself, I didn't have to. I could have been still a soft woman if I just chose a man. But, keep doing what you're doing. It's working.